Happy Taco Tuesday, whole heads. It's the TACO, talking ACO, American Cornhole Organization. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO.
You sound so much better this week,
Sitting
man. What was wrong with you last week,
I
dude?
don't know. I had a little,
Did you have a cold?
I had a migraine, whatever. Frank here's the Cornhole Dude here, kind of as back to abnormal, if you will, and happy Taco Tuesday to you. Cheers. There we go. All right, all right.
Boom.
Well, I tell you what, we open up the show with something that's going to be a big part of this show, and we promised you big news. You may have already seen it or read it elsewhere, but you're going to get to see it in 3D and in full motion here in just a moment. What you also saw there in full motion was that video of the Showboat Hotel and Casino. That was just a little 15-second preview of what this place is like. This water park, insane. The casino, the hotel, insane. And we're going to be hopping in the truck very early in the morning and heading that way tomorrow, and looking forward to getting all set up and ready to go.
Yeah, even though I'm not going to do any of the water park and stuff, I don't think. I mean, I'm going to bring my swimsuit just in case. I still can't wait to see what the water park looks like, man.
Yeah,
it's going to be good stuff.
I decided not to bring my swimsuit for the same reason I didn't take it to Panama City Beach last time I went, was because it's embarrassing when kids try to roll me back into the water. But anyway, hey, YouTube channel where you're watching right now, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button if you haven't done that already. All the social media channels, everything, we'll talk about that here in a second. But all of our Season 19 bag partners, and we just keep adding to the list, are scrolling right down there underneath everything. And we got a couple that we want to feature
Got some
this
great
week.
ones up here, buddy.
Yeah, this is Why So Serious.
Why So
Cornhole
Serious?
Lichens.
Right? The lichens?
Yeah.
Bam.
If you know anything about wolves,
I actually
you know
love
about
the
lichens.
look of those bags.
These, I like the look of them too, man.
And these are
This is
the
the Bite Force.
Bite Force
Yep.
Beast.
Yep.
And those
Release the beast, it says.
come
Man, this
from
is
our
from
friends at Apex
Apex,
Cornhole.
man.
Yeah, so how about
Very
that?
good
The
bags
lichen,
there.
the werewolf, and the beast. So that's pretty good stuff right there. What's that?
Good comments from Scotland.
Oh, right on. Very good. I am still trying to find the video on the page. I'm sure I'll find it here at some point. But anyway, if you're watching, make sure that not only have you subscribed, again, like I said, and hit that notification, also hit up our X account, which formerly Twitter and Instagram. We're putting out information, bits and pieces of things you might need to know there. Just a little something that you can check out and you can share. And also make sure you sign up for the push text. And that is the opportunity for all the information that we need you to have or would like for you to have, or a preview of something like we did this past week, is right there at your fingertips. We can include links that put everything right there at your thumb, and everything works out perfectly when we do that. And the push announcement that we put out this week and an e-blast that went out today was pretty good stuff. And this was the announcement of...
What?
Go ahead. You
ACO Europe, baby.
How about that?
Daniel Lilly, baby, in the house.
Daniel Lilly, our director for ACO Europe. And we reached out to him. We made sure that we crafted everything just right. We said we want to definitely tell your story in that one-page press release if we can. But there are also certain moments in your life, some moments that you wait for, some moments that maybe you're not necessarily waiting for. But I think we might have found one of those moments. You know, this is the moment we've all been waiting for a long, long time, and especially here in the last 24 hours, when a still photo comes to life in motion picture form. It doesn't get any better than that. Like when Kiss went from fan magazines to Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Amusement Park. Maybe not like that, but a still photo comes to life, and you all saw this still photo and the announcement. Welcome to the Taco, and welcome to the ACO family. Our UK ACO Europe director, Daniel Lilly, man. Glad to have you on board. Congratulations and welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a crazy 24 hours, to be fair. Loads of messages, and it's been crazier than it normally is crazy anyway in the UKCL, to be honest. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the future.
Well, let's talk about the future, but let's talk about the past first, because this is something I know you guys have talked a lot about as well. The explosion of cornhole in the UK. I mean, just over the last couple of years with the UKCL, the United Kingdom Cornhole League, we love cornhole.com, which is the product side of the business. But how the growth of the UKCL exponentially in just the last 2 years, and then where you think it goes from there.
Yeah, even in just the last maybe 6 months, we've had so many more clubs come on board. I'd say we have like maybe 15 clubs now in the UK, which you got to imagine that UK is probably a state's worth, maybe 2 states worth maximum. So yeah, we've got around about 15 clubs now with 15, 20 plus players in some of these, and then we've got like your players that are around these clubs as well that are not part of the clubs. And yeah, it's gone really crazy from our first event when we just had 10 players, 2.5 years ago, to now, we're hitting like 30 to 40 to 50 players in tournaments. So it's getting bigger on a daily basis, really. Just even today alone, we've had contacts from 2 new clubs wanting to start up, and when they want to start up, they see what other clubs are doing. And when they see club badges and club shirts, they just get that kind of like goal feeling, really, that they want to get it going. So yeah, it's pretty exciting in the UK and certainly across Europe as well. It's absolutely huge now across Europe as well. So we're certainly a catalyst of it, and there's obviously other bigger nations as well within Europe as well, though.
Well, does that growth pattern sound familiar to you at all?
Oh, very familiar. But I love it, man. I mean, to see him go from 10 players to 50 players to probably over 3, 4, 500 people that really are involved already with the UKCL, man. It's exciting stuff. I love what you're doing out there, Daniel.
And out there, I mean, we talk about this being Daniel. You and I talked about the Transatlantic Handshake. This is a partnership that is based on a lot of different factors, not just the love of the game, the promotion of the game, but the promotion of the sportsmanship, the promotion of every bit of what we call the ACO family. And I feel like you've been welcomed into it, and we feel welcomed into what's going on. And there's more to talk about down the line for certain, but we wanted to give everybody a chance to meet you, see you, hear you talk about your enthusiasm for cornhole. So if you could maybe give everybody just how did you come into this, and how did it lead to not just the UKCL, but WeLoveCornhole.com?
Yeah, so basically, to try and cut a long story short, like a lot of people probably seen, to be honest, I actually seen it at a wedding back at the beginning of 2001, going probably late to 2020 actually, and around the COVID time and stuff, and just after that, it was I thought, wow, I want to know why, like, is there any actual sport side, the competitive side of this? Because I thought that would be the future aspects of building the community, building a family, and then bringing the competitive side into UK cornhole. And then when I found out really there was not really nothing going on in the UK, I thought, well, I've got a background in sports management and tournament management, and I thought, we need to start something up here big time. So I basically generated a team together. It was a team of 5 of us at the time, and it's now a team of 6 of us. So we've still kind of kept that close knit team camaraderie, shall we say? And yeah, we just went from there. Really started the UKCL. It actually started as a federation first, and then we realised that we wanted a more league type of feel from it, if you know what I mean. So anyway, we started UKCL, and we did all the branding, and everyone started to actually start to take interest. There was already a couple of clubs that we kind of searched and got into, and yeah, we have quite a few of American players in the UKCL as well, actually. So that kind of brought an understanding to the sport side of it to us quite fast. And then after the first couple of tournaments, it started getting pretty competitive from that day, really. So, but the community is amazing. Like, there's not been one bad word said throughout it up to now, touch wood. And long may it continue, really. And then just going on to very quickly onto WeLoveCornhole.com, we basically realized that the equipment over in Europe wasn't really readily available as it is in America. So we basically just started an online retail store called WeLoveCornhole.com, and yeah, that's just blown up crazily, to be fair. And we've only, like I said, we've recently only just started to exclusively promote ACO and UKCL brands only.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. You two have talked quite a bit about getting our bag partners the opportunity to then distribute and sell in the UK, and that's off to a really great start. I mean, we talked about great bags, GR8. Those are your bags that you make, and I know IMF jumped on board early, and I know you've had conversations with some of our bag partners. I mean, what kind of feedback have you gotten with regard to the program?
I think it's a positive feedback, really. I mean, what more can you say? I mean, it's exciting about bringing the opportunity for bag partners in the United States to get their brands known across the seas. So I think it's a great opportunity for ACO bag partners. It's a great opportunity for the sport of cornhole to continue growing worldwide. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I've only just started in my tenure here at the ACO, but I would like to apologise straight away to the 35 to 40 bag brands that have emailed us so far, and it's very hard to accept them all, even though they're all very good, of course. They've all got the correct standards, of course, and they can all sell bags without a doubt. They're all very high quality, but I believe that We Love Cornhole needs to kind of be protective a little bit on the the sales side of things. Really, we don't want to kind of deplete the initial bag brands that we've brought on, but there's no doubt that we'll be reviewing that every 3 to 6 months and bringing new bag brands on board if they would still like to. But there's no doubt about that. It's definitely working over here without a doubt, and yeah, it's pretty exciting what's happening, to be fair.
It's great stuff. Well, Daniel Lilly, the new ACO Europe director from the UKCL, United Kingdom Cornhole League, we love cornhole.com. You're going to be seeing and hearing a lot more from him. We promise you that. I do want to make sure that I've already reached out to Tom and Matt in Cornwall and said they need to make sure that they reach up and connect and get involved. And they're going to anchor the superiority of Cornwall cornhole from the South. And we'll look forward to watching that continue. I've got my St. Piran flag on my hat. And so I'll tell you what, we're ready, man. Couldn't be more excited about this. And we appreciate you being up as late as you are, 5-hour difference, to spend some time with us. And hopefully your better half, when this is airing, isn't elbowing you to say, shut up, go to sleep. We got to work tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm excited. I think everyone within the UKCL is very excited as well. It's we people see us from the outside looking in that we are a bigger entity than we actually are. Okay, we are growing and we're growing very fast, to be fair, but the way we kind of promote ourselves and shall we say market ourselves is well, what we believe is very good. So I think it ties in well with the ACO branding, and I think like I said, we are two families that have merged together and just made it even more of a bigger family, really.
I love it. Well, I know you come out of a big sports background, including professional darts. And I have to tell you, based on our last conversation, I scored big points with my girlfriend when I told her that you knew Russ. Yeah. And for those who know Premier League darts, 180.
I know quite a few. Yeah. We've done quite a few exhibitions and been to a couple of exhibitions as well. And I know quite a lot of them, to be fair. And I've been into sports management and certainly darts management without a doubt for the last but like I said, for probably 2 to 3 years now, I've not been doing that, and it's a shame, really. But darts was my number one sport from when I was a little baby, to be honest. So obviously away from soccer, because that's like a religion over here. But apart from that, darts was my number one, and I'll send you some pictures actually of how young you used to play darts. It's crazy. So
next, and there is coming next. So Daniel Lilly, the UKCL, United Kingdom Cornhole League, we are cornhole.com. Big stuff coming, man. We appreciate your time.
Well, Finn, maybe if they tune into this weekend's event, we might be able to give them a little bit of
flavor. That's true. We might have a little more to unveil this weekend in Atlantic City. Me and the Mississippi Ninja, who I know Daniel is a huge fan of. He loves it. Philip Barnett.
I absolutely love it. I could have his annual voice as a ringtone actually sometimes, or a notification tone.
Oh, don't overinflate his ego, man.
Yeah. I've when watching streams very quickly, I've been pretty impressed with the commentary style, and certainly when they're yelling when a backdoor airmail goes in or something like that. It's just crazy. So I'm pretty excited, and it's a good luck to all the players as well this weekend in the ACO.
All right, we'll spread the word on that side of the Atlantic. We'll continue spreading the word on this side, and we'll look forward to the next big announcement, which could be coming sooner rather than later. Daniel Lilly, appreciate your time, brother. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Man, you got to love it. What a good dude. What a good guy. And the team that he's got built, outstanding. The people, or the team member that he just added, outstanding, big.
Big. You know, the one thing that I was disappointed he didn't talk about, Finn, I got to tell you, is Daniel Lilly doesn't give himself enough credit for the player he is, right?
Yeah.
Not only all the things that he does, and I'm not going to push this too much, but Daniel Lilly is also a very, very good cornhole player.
Yeah.
Like he's pushing almost 10 PPR. I mean, that's a solid player when you're throwing at that level. So I'm excited to eventually get out there and see his game.
See what his game looks like.
Because I'll last like 3 frames with him.
Thursday night.
Thursday night, yeah. And Daniel, if you're watching, still Thursday Night Frank is a whole different animal than anything you've met to date.
Yeah, 13.5 PPR.
That's yeah. So that shows you what he knows. Craig 23's glad to have you in the comments section there watching from Scotland. I love me some Scotland. Got an opportunity to do that once, and man, I would love to go back and do it again. So we'll look forward to that. But again, Daniel Lilly, the UKCL, their entire team. Also, we love cornhole.com. Check that out. ACO bag partners are going to have the opportunity, as he mentioned, to sell bags through there and open up the markets worldwide. So check it out. And now we have no results to report from a major last week, but we do have a major to look forward to this week. And we, as mentioned, we're going to be heading to Atlantic City to the Showboat Casino and Hotel and Water Park. Yeah, out of 5 Pro Series, this is number 2. And it's Pro Series skins. And again, real quickly, remind everybody about skins.
Oh, Pro Series skins. I mean, if you've ever played the game of golf and know what a skin is, we're basically switched golf skins over to cornhole, baby. And skins cornhole is where you are playing head-to-head against another player, and you're playing for that frame. You win that frame, you win some money, and you win a point. It's the first player to win 7 skins out of 13. Wins the most of the dough.
Yeah, and again, if you don't win, you still make money if you win a frame here or there, because once somebody gets to 7, they take all the unclaimed skins. So I have 7, you have 3. You get the money for the 3, I get the 7 that I won, and then the remaining 3.
The scenario I love, though, Finn, is let's say you and I are playing, right? We're playing head-to-head in the skins game, right? And we keep pushing.
Yeah.
You get an 8, I get an 8. That carries over to the next frame. We do that 6 times. We're moving into the 7th frame. You know what that means? It's all in, man. One of us wins all 13 skins or all the money in the pot. Right?
Well, you know, it's interesting because as we were working on this from the very beginning, the thing that we didn't really think about was sort of, it's probably almost an unintended strategy there. Let's say I get down 4-0 to you, and then we push 4, and I win, I'm up 5-4. And that was something even Philip and I were like, well, we didn't even really think about that. But there is sort of a strategy. I mean, you want to get in there and go for the kill, but there is something to maybe pushing and building them up and then taking that lead right away. So I don't know. It's a lot of math, and I kind of suck at the math. So, you know.
Down 3-0.
Yeah, if you're down 3-0. What's that?
4-0 you lost.
4-0.
Well, I got news.
4-0 and I win? No, if I'm down 4-0 and we push the next 3 or 4, and then I win, then I'm ahead.
No, you're tied then 4.
No,
if that one's worth 4 frames.
See, it's
it's tough.
It's math. I don't know. I'm just here for the pretty
Here's
face.
what I'm going to say. As I would rather not put the pressure on myself like that. I just want to beat you.
Go for the kill.
In every frame. I want to win every skin against
That's
you.
what you should want to do.
I don't want to push them over.
So if I win the first round against you, that's all I can win? No, that's not all I can win.
That's all I want you to win. That's all I'm going to let you win. That's all I'm going to let you win.
All the way through. I'm winning all of it. That's it. That's all there is to it. And we can talk about it all day long about what's going to happen in Atlantic City for Pro Series skins. We can tell you who we think's going to win. You can look at the roll call. You know what's going on. There's one guy that we trust to go to find out 2 things.
Hey.
Who's going to win these divisions coming up, including the Pro Series skins, and how much tequila can you drink before you tell us? It's time for a little segment we like to call, Where's My Salt and Lemon? Time to fill.
Welcome to another episode of Time to Fill. It's about time we got back to it, and we're headed north to Atlantic City. That's north for me. It could be south for somebody else. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's start out with women. I'm going with Chloe Arrington. Watch for the challenge here from Kim Dice and Kelsey Heitrick. In seniors, I got to go with Johnny Thomas, who's been winning every time he plays. Gary Ferguson and Wayne Corprew could have something to say about that. In juniors, I got to go with Isaac Hurt. And in co-ed, I'm going to go with the team of Chad and Kim, who's been proving they can play with anybody. But there's several teams here that could give them a challenge. But watch out for this team. Brandon Earls and Kelsey Heitrick teaming up. In doubles, I got to go with the team of the Hurts. And I told you I'm going to keep picking them until somebody knocks them off. There's several good teams in this that could knock them off. In singles, I'm going with Caleb Hurt. But watch out for Brandon Earls, who did beat Caleb the last time with Spooky Nook. And Isaac Hurt, Craig and Tyler, same old usual suspects. And in the Pro Series, I'm going with Caleb again. So this is going to be a hurtful weekend, I think. Again, he's showing up. But I'm going to keep picking him until somebody proves me wrong. And that's going to be my picks this week. If you think I should pick you, prove me wrong.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, he went again. He goes so far out on that limb. I don't know how it doesn't snap. But he brings up a great point. Until somebody beats him, why wouldn't you pick him? Now,
Sure.
I will say this. As much as he talks the doo-doo about his pal, nemesis, Johnny Thomas, he might not be giving our seniors champion, Wayne Corprew, enough credit
and credit
right here. And Johnny has been on a tear this year, even more so than the last couple.
Absolutely.
But Wayne Corprew stepped up and took the world championships in Throwensboro. And so it's interesting that he continues to, because I know he likes Johnny. He considers him a nemesis, but you would think just out of spite, if nothing else, he might go, oh, the seniors champ is there. I'm going to take Wayne Corprew.
Take him for
so
a change.
We shall see. The bottom line is, if you want him to pick you, as he says, all you got to do is prove him wrong. And all of it happens this weekend at the Showboat Casino and Hotel in Atlantic City. Looking forward to getting up there. In fact, everybody that registered, I believe April put in your email box yesterday.
A discount for
30% off that water park. Passes the water park. I think it's noon to 7 and 11 to 8 on Friday and Saturday, respectively. So make sure you plan a little water park time for yourself there as well. And as we move forward, I mean, we get back from Atlantic City and it's time to turn around again, and then we double our pleasure, double our majors, double our fun. These are what we call the big O's. All right, coming up, think about this. In one weekend, you got Tupelo at the furniture market there, the world-famous furniture market, right across from, I think, the Buffalo Patch, if I'm not mistaken. And occasionally, a pickup truck full of moonshine will roll up outside in the parking lot. Occasionally. I've been told. And I've seen it with my own two eyeballs. But speaking of the O's, not just Tupelo. You have something about Tupelo?
No. I'm going with the other O.
Pocatello.
Idaho.
How about that? Pocatello, Idaho. And this is one that we continue building in Idaho. I know there's guys that have started the ICL out there. I think they've got a tournament in Boise I think maybe going on that weekend, but we're going to have a little welcome party, or we're going to do a little something to get together. We'll let you know about that before we get to Pocatello. But Idaho, very, very good hosts there at the center.
The MEC.
That MEC center is cool. So we're looking forward to Tupelo and Pocatello, Idaho next weekend. And then the following weekend, Thanksgiving, we go to South Bend.
Boom, another big one. Every year, that's, Finn, that's an interesting one for me, really, because I never thought that that event that was tied so closely to Thanksgiving would actually succeed the way it has succeeded over the years.
Well,
but it's amazing, man. That event wraps it up big.
If you think about it, though, what is the one thing that almost universally everyone says about the holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving or possibly Christmas?
Family time, baby.
Yeah, family time.
Family time.
And what's the thing that they say right after that? I gotta find something else to do.
Something to do, baby. I'm done. I've eaten enough turkey. I've watched enough football. I need to go do something, man.
I've hung around with these people for almost 6 solid hours. I gotta go find something else to do. And that, my friends, is the something else to do in South Bend. We're looking forward to getting back there as well. Going to be big fun. Again, this weekend, we're looking at Atlantic City. Then it's Pocatello next weekend up in Tupelo, Mississippi. So don't miss either one of those.
Well, I think out in at the Atlantic City this weekend, I think we have Whole Nations coming out.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of game challenges.
Green Construction is going to be there, being a part of that whole love.
And I love that too because there's one going to be called. There's a new challenge.
What is it?
Did you see?
No, I haven't heard. What is it? I haven't heard it yet.
Thanks
man.
to Green Construction, this one's called Greenbacks.
Oh, right. I like it. It's already
I
like it, man.
It's a chance to win cash. But let's just say this: if we did the big blindfold challenge, it was somewhat self-explanatory. Greenbacks. I'm just going to leave it there.
All right.
The mini bag toss, I think, is going on. So we got, but Rich and Tracy and Whole Nation are absolutely going to be there and be set up running the game challenges. Our man Andy B is going to be there. He's going to be pitch hitting.
B3 Cornhole in the house.
And B3 will be there, and we're going to be rolling the broadcast from center court. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. So we'll get this weekend under our belt, and then our belts will have to be loosened up a little bit as we work our way towards Thanksgiving. And again, everything works toward Worlds 19 in Owensboro, Kentucky. We go back to back in Throwensboro. And Tammy Klinger, I did not forget. Well, I did forget, but I haven't forgotten you. She did bring up the fact that right after the World, she said, didn't you guys say whoever gave us the best photos from the Worlds and the time that you had at the Worlds, no matter what you did in Owensboro, that somebody was going to win something? And I said to her, I said, yeah, we did say that, and it just totally spaced my mind. So we're going back, we're digging through, and we will have that ideally next week as we work our way to Throwensboro. To be a good time to remind ourselves what a good time we had, because Throwensboro is not just the home of the Worlds 19, but it's the home of our next Pro Series skins and our first ever Super Major.
It's a fact. It's a fact, baby.
Thank you. I just handed you the ball in the RPO. Now I want you to run with it or pass it. I think you just passed it back to me. All right.
Well, I was thinking of something after you get done with your thought.
I thought I smelled smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
When my brain gets thinking of something, I get distracted in there.
Funny.
It's,
Well,
it's a little bitty brain. It's a little bitty brain.
If you want to just, if I blow in his ear, it sounds like a ref's whistle. No, so we're talking back to back in Owensboro for Worlds. We're talking about best pictures, and this brought up another point: the best pictures from Worlds 18 to win something. If you're going to Atlantic City and you're going over to the water park and you're going to be there, we'd love to see some pictures of that. So we always talk about pool play. Well, this is actual pool play, awesome pool play. So show us some photos of that. We'll see what we can do there too. We'll see if we can forget to award a prize for that also. But we would love to see pictures of you at the water park. Millions of dollars they poured into this thing.
I think I may be quoting this incorrectly, but I think it's the nation's newest and largest water park.
Indoor water park.
Yeah,
indoors, by the way. The weather's going to be nice, but indoors is the key to water park in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So all of that, I mean, it's been we just kind of combined all these different bits and pieces of all these events that are going on. But it's just so to remind you that so much is going on, including, again, Daniel Lilly and everyone at the UKCL and WeLoveCornhole.com. Welcome aboard. Can't wait to announce what's coming, and we can't wait to see what else comes up and around that. So for those of you who checked us out tonight or who have laid comments in here, thrilled to have you on board. Thanks to the guys at Rocket Cornhole. We are looking forward to ACO UKCO as well. Well, yeah.
Can I talk?
I don't know. Can you? Every time I turn to you, you're over there. So here's what I want to. Dipper?
So here's what I want to point out.
Okay.
This is what distracted me before. I was thinking about what was I working on when you came in today, right? We have hundreds of different bag series here in this house, right? We have 67 bag companies that have partnered with the ACO this year. That's exciting stuff, right? Yep. A lot of these bag companies are showing up at our majors, promoting their brands, selling their wares, getting their information out. What we're going to start doing is every day, hopefully starting tomorrow, Finn, is the goal. Starting tomorrow is the goal. If not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday at the latest.
Might want to push that to next week, since tomorrow we're going to be in a truck for 14 hours.
It doesn't matter. We've got a good team here. We're not doing it. You're not doing it. It's the team that's doing it. But we were getting ready to promote and market to the world our ACO bag partners by having a featured bag series of the day. And that's exciting stuff. So I just want everybody to...
So wait a minute, a bag series of the day, that means what?
So what that means is right here, for example, we've got Apex, right? So we are going to promote Apex for an entire day, and we will have 2 sets of 4 of this Apex brand called the Bite Force that would be available for any player around the world, around the country, to buy for $60 free freight. So we'll ship it, anywhere in the continental U.S.
So I get all 8 bags for $60?
You get 1 set of 4 bags for $60.
2 available.
That's a good question, though.
I know. It's the question that everyone will be asking.
So, but it is exciting. What? So each day, though, Finn, again, we are just going to be featuring that bag partner in that one specific series of theirs. And there will be 2 sets of 4 bags that 2 lucky or 1 lucky person might be able to acquire.
That's awesome. Good stuff. And $60 gets you 4 bags and free freight. You got to love it.
Pay attention.
And this is also, as you mentioned, a way that we can give a little bit of extra love to every one of our bag partners. We've got more things planned. We talked about one before we came on tonight, so more things. But also, you'll see there'll be information about the bag series, information about the bag partner, and a link through to their website. So if you go in and you're lucky enough to score that 1 set of 4, or the 2 sets of 4, but if you get one of those sets of 4, that's it. That's all there is for that day. Then you have to go to the next day. So if you want to go and see more about those particular bags, maybe you're a fan of maybe it's these Apex guys, or maybe it's Why So Serious, or maybe it's Lucky's, or whoever it is. B3. It could be any of those. But there's a click through to the website. You can go check out everything that they've got. And this is a way for us to give a little extra love to our bag partners. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because that has been unveiled to the bag partners, but not necessarily to you. So we'll spend a little bit of time maybe promoting this so you know it's coming, and then we'll get it out there for you to fire away. Before we go, I think the last thing that we want to do, and we ask all of you to do this, we want you to wrap your arms around Danny Rich. Please, if you would. Danny Rich suffered just an unimaginable loss within the last 48 to 72 hours. And without going into any detail beyond you knowing that he needs us right now as the ACO family, when we see it, we try to step up, and we try to, like I said, wrap our arms around him. He used the phrase,
Absolutely.
"I'm lost." Buddy, you are not lost. There's plenty of people that will find you, and we will get you through this as a community and as a family. So without going into any further detail, the family's got a lot to deal with right now. But Danny Rich, know that the ACO family has its arms all the way around you, wrapped 2 or 3 times, or as many times as you need, and you are not lost, my friend. You are not lost. We got you. So with that said, we give you your Taco Tuesday back. We love you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed meeting Daniel Lilly. I know he's going to enjoy meeting you, and he is going to be meeting you. So maybe update those passports. That's all I'm saying. On behalf of everyone here behind the scenes, Heinerman, the Wizard of Oz here, I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with Frank Geers, the Cornhole Dude. See you in Atlantic City, and reminding you,
ACO Europe and UKCL. Keep on pitching.